Hello everybody, it's an incredibly frustrated Mike at Game From Scratch here, and I'm going to go a little bit off the topic of game development today to try to explain something that just happened with my channel. And I'm sorry if this comes across a little ranty. I'm just kind of frustrated with YouTube at the moment. You see a lot of creators basically frustrated at YouTube at the moment, and I kind of want to illustrate why or where some of that frustration is coming in. Now, I went through the whole YouTube Armageddon for demonetization while their trained AI tried to figure out what was and what wasn't monetizable. And you know what? I get it, growing pains of a platform. But this one is different. So basically, this morning I woke up, and I got an email from one of my viewers. Now, if you're not regular to this channel, this is all about tutorials, news, game development stuff, that kind of thing. And I did a video yesterday about the Oculus Quest VR headset. Now, this is kind of at the edge of what I cover in the first place. I don't really get that much into VR, but I thought, this is a topic enough. I figured I'd cover it. I got a press release email. I looked at it, I said, okay, this is an interesting product. So then I did up this video basically on what it was all about, and I got an email from a user basically saying your content's blocked. I'm like, wait, what? Huh? And then, yeah, that's exactly what happened. So basically, I got this email from YouTube this morning, basically saying that your Oculus Quest VR done right video was copyright claimed. And this makes 0 sense, as we will see in just a few seconds. But what really pisses me off with this entire thing is this video was strangely popular. And that's kind of how YouTube works. I do a whole bunch of tutorial videos, and they're kind of nice in that they're sheltered from the YouTube algorithm. I may get 1,000 or 2,000 views when I initially do it, but generally a lot of the content I cover isn't stale dated. So it's when people are looking for how to do X in blah, blah, blah game engine, or which game engine should I choose, or for more information on a given game engine, my video from a year or two ago is still valid. So I keep getting views over time, so it all works out for me. I don't really rely on the news bust boom cycle, but every once in a while I get a video that takes off, and it's great. And this one, this Oculus Rift VR, this Oculus Quest video for some reason, was the #2 video result when you search for Oculus Quest on Google. So it's like, awesome, this is going to be a great result video, and it was doing very, very well. And then suddenly it's taken down. And it's like, how is this taken down? And you're going to see how the whole content ID system on Google is just absolutely broken. Now, of course, this is somewhat me ranting, and I apologize for that. If you're a regular to the channel, I'm sorry. I just had to get this off my chest because this entire thing is so frustrating, and this is why content creators are so frustrated with Google in general. And I just spent the last hour and a half with them on chat, getting absolutely nothing done, and you're going to see what a farce this system is. So the video is in dispute, and you can see here it was taken down because claimant USTV, who, if I go to youtube.com/USTV, which I'm not going to link because screw them. But basically, it appears to be a Chinese news network. And they did a video on these, the content in question. You can see here, and obviously I can't play it because then I could just get another bloody content strike because this system is just absolutely stupid. But this is what they're claiming. So you see they're claiming that they own the visual content between 43 and 115 in this video. So you see it's right here. And this is where this gets farcical. So you see the video right there. I'll get back to that in just 1 second. But you can see they say they own it, and they have until October the 27th to respond. So a whole month. This video, the way boom bust works on news stuff, for the first day or two is when it's relevant, and then reviews drop off massively. So this video is effectively dead for me. 8,000, 9,000 views, and now it's down to 0 because of this BS. And it is blocked in all country, but on the bright side, sometime in the next 30 days, YouTube might get back to me. And even though I point blank contacted YouTube, said, here's the video and content, here's the questionable content, here is the content I used from it, here's the copyright owner. Oh, sorry, I can't help you. You gotta wait for a copyright team to get back to you. So you're screwed. And in the meantime, this person, this USTV, whoever these people are, they are committing fraud. Like, they should be punished for this. This is why the system is so stupid. I run a legit channel where I do my own custom content that I put thousands upon thousands of hours into making this stuff, and someone can just say, oh, no, I own that, and it's such BS. Now, where this one gets really BS, though, see this clip here? This clip is from, 100% from, and I can show you where I get it. It's from the Oculus Rift press kit. So this is Oculus themselves saying, To media outlets, if you want to cover this, if you want some background video for your music or the video that you're creating, here is our content. So here is their own announcement. You go through it, and there you see they have their own video announcing it. But they also want, obviously, other media influencers, tech outlets, etc. to talk about it as well. So they make something called a press kit. So you scroll down to the very, very bottom, and we have here, download the press kit. Open up the press kit. It is from the PR company Outcast Agency, who, by the way, I have contacted because someone is committing fraud in their name, and I hope USTV gets punished for this BS. But as you can see here, they provide a bunch of images to use as part of your PR package. And then, of course, videos. And I actually used all 3 videos as background in my video. So it was about 7 minutes of commentary, mostly me talking, with this video playing in the background. And you could see, if I scroll into this guy, I'll just start it up. I'm not going to play it, obviously. I don't want a copyright strike. But hey, does she look familiar? Does this girl look familiar to you? Does this video look familiar to you? Oh, wait, it's her. So that's what's happened here. Some company basically says, I own this. They did a video news on it and say, okay, I own all the contents of my own video, which happens to include a publicly released press release. And my video is now dead in the water because of this. So when YouTube can't understand why there's a bit of a creator revolt going on, why people are just fed up with their BS, yeah, having all of my monetization taken away for like 2 or 3 months because they were showing, I don't know, what was it, racist videos beside other people's content, yeah, that was lovely. I loved paying for your growing pains, YouTube, but I suffered in silence. You know, your system has to get over this kind of kinks. But this stuff, this abusing of copyright laws again and again and again and again and again, this is why your content creators are fed up. Now, the downside is, and this is what I'm finding most frustrating, and I have to ask you as a community, we all love YouTube. YouTube is a great thing when it works. It's just more and more often these days, it's not working. These kind of abuses are coming up. And the problem is when you have a system that 0.1% of the population can abuse, well, 0.1% of 6 billion people is still hundreds upon hundreds of thousands of people abusing the system. And you have set this system up entirely against your content creators. There's no benefit of the doubt here. I am a channel in good standing, 40,000 subs, which to YouTube is squat, but still significant enough that I get direct line support, sort of. I have no copyright strikes on my channel or anything, but nobody that doesn't own anything can do a claim and have my video taken down. A video that happened to be trending as the most popular at the time. So you know what you can do? You can take any press release as it comes out, grab the presser material. If the PR agency behind it hasn't registered it as their own, upload it, do a content ID badge on it, say, yeah, I own this. And then you can take all the revenue from all the companies that do a video using that press material. And the entire idea behind that press material is so that people will do and create videos. All right, sorry, I had such a frustrating day. I went to bed last night with such, a strangely popular video. I was really excited. I got up in the morning and I'm like, what the heck is all of this? And I've just been fuming and frustrated and somewhat exhausted. So I'm sorry if there's a bit of a rant here, but I just want to explain, for one, if you are participating in the conversations on that video and were wondering why it was gone, well, it is gone because of USTV, and it is gone because YouTube's content creation system is borked. And the fact that it's a 30-day process, that YouTube, come on, fix your shit. So I'm sorry if this came across as a bit of a rant. I'm sorry if you dislike it. I had to get this off my chest. I promise I won't do this kind of video again for a very, very long time. And hopefully I don't have to do one again ever. But I just had to let go. So that's it. That's why that video is missing. I'm going to leave the link up on the GameFromScratch.com article because I'm assuming that eventually this will get fixed. It's pretty clear that the copyright material is not the claimant, is not USTV's copyright material. And in fact, I've tweeted to Oculus and I've tweeted to the PR agency that owns it. I've also sent an email to the PR agency that releases material saying that someone is fraudulently claiming copyright ownership of your material, because this goes against all the PR companies as well. It's just an outright case of fraud. But, okay, sorry, I'm getting ranty. I apologize for not being a traditional game development video, and don't worry, there's one of those coming up later today as well. So, please, just let me get this off my chest. And if someone from YouTube is listening, this is why your content creators are getting more and more frustrating. And if someone out there is listening and you're thinking about making an alternative to YouTube, the world is crying out for one. So, talk to you all later, and let me know what you think down below. Hopefully don't flame me too bad. Talk to you all. Goodbye.